about humanity. It's all about humanity.
What's up, all you happy people out there? Okay, so I really should be working on scanning in 6-gun gorilla pages, but I don't want to. Not tonight. Because I just finished doing a fucking tattoo, and like 6-gun gorilla pages, any pages, comic pages, they take a while to scan in, and I just don't feel like doing that to relax. So I totally plan on scanning in 6-gun gorilla pages tomorrow, and that's what I'm going to do. But here's what I got. I'm going to be working on this here painting because it's long overdue and I feel like doing it. And this is how I relax, by working on shit like this. And I found the coolest band to play tonight. They're called Low Drive, and their album's called Roller, and it's from 2018. But dude, you got to check out this album cover. Like, it's so badass. Oh, wait a minute. Let me, all right, that's the band. Let me show off their album cover. Their album cover's fucking insane, dude. It's like a fucking Sasquatch is beating like a fucking skeleton to death. It's fucking awesome, dude. Yeah. All right. So enough of that. Now back to the music and the art. What's up, Ed? No notifications, but you know what? I am going to drop the link because tonight's kind of a relaxed night. I don't really feel like just doing art. So let me get a link on over to you guys if you feel like coming in. All right. Give me a minute so I can find the Doc Salem. There you go. All right, here it is. So yes, Edward, if you would like to come in and talk sheets, please feel free. This is an impromptu stream, brother. Oh shit! Rip the page. That's one thing you gotta watch about these pens. These pens are horrible at keeping paper intact, especially if you're heavy-handed. Like you guys' favorite comic slash tattoo slash painter artist. No, do what you got to do, bro. Like this is just, like I said, this is just me blowing off some steam tonight. What's up, Shamira? Or Chimera, whatever. I know I should be working on your book too, but fuck it, dude. Got to blow off a little steam tonight, bro. What's up there, GJ? Mr. Martinez. Hey, take your time on getting a free for that commission. It's gonna be a minute before I get the mail out. I think the angle of this desk is affecting my my pen nib. Oh, wait a minute. Ah. Like I don't think the ink is flowing right. Let me try it a little lower. See if that helps. This is Low Drive. I just found them. They sound a lot like Jesus Christ Muscle Dog. Hey, thanks, dude. Appreciate that. I'm brand new at this crap. That's why I call these guys my victims. Oh, that's a lot better. Sweet. What's up, Arturo? I'm doing good, brother. Oh shit, is it muted? Let's see here. No, it should be playing. Let me check it real quick. No, it's playing. My mic seems to be off. No, it's playing. There we go. All right, sweet. My mic seems to be off. Got it. Okay. There we go. All right. Fuck it. Let's find something different. You guys screwed me up on that one. I think you sabotaged me. I think Jamira sabotaged me. Sabotaged the whole stream just now. Had me thinking my shit wasn't working right. Like it. Let's go to one of my all-time favorites. Jesus Christ, Muscle Car. All right, there we go. Awesome. Tell me about it, dude. I'm glad it got unlocked too. I was hoping it would. I kind of knew it would. Like it wasn't a huge goal they were going for, and trust me, it wasn't my cover that unlocked that book. Like that book is really good. Like it looks really good. They, in my opinion, humble opinion, 656 Studios is killing it, and they're one of the most unsung heroes when it comes to indie comics. And I look forward to, like, after seeing what they did with some of their other books. Well, with Undead Border, like I was so impressed with that. That anything they put out, I'm just looking forward to. Oh shit, fucked it up. Hold on. Being a little shaky tonight. Jesus built my hot rod. Tell me about it. That's awesome. Jesus used to deal weed to me. Yeah, they definitely are. 656 is something to look out for in the future. I mean, I hate to be that person that judges. Honestly, I mean, I judged them on like what they showed me with Undead Border, and I don't think they showed me enough. Like, I don't think they showed the right stuff off because, I mean, what they showed on the campaign is nothing compared to what that book actually is on the inside. And some of the art is just second. This is really, really good. Like, it's really good. Never look back and flow right into the sun. This is a book I'm working on with Joe Vigil, Tim Vigil's brother. This is going to be. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. I'm trying to fix something here. This is a book Joe put out a long time ago called shit. Where's my tape? A book Joe put out a long time ago called Lords of Chaos. It was originally supposed to be something for the Misfits. He was trying to get do a Misfits comic series, but the Misfits weren't into it at the time. So Joe turned his idea for the Misfits into Lords of Oblivion. And that's what we're looking at here. And I convinced Joe to let me help him with it, like illustrate it, because it's such a good idea. And I've been wanting to work with Joe. He's a very, very talented comic creator. And he works with his brother Tim on just about every project that Tim puts out. So he, hey, what's up, Lord Kirkhead? He, I think, like Tim gets a lot of credit for the stuff that he does, but I don't think Joe gets enough credit. And it's not Tim's fault. Like Tim loves his brother. He fucking, well, I don't know if he loves his brother. He gives his brother like accolades whenever he can, you know, in interviews or whatever. And so, but Joe does have a lot of good ideas. In fact, I'm an avid collector of one of his titles. It's called Sinbad. It's a spin-off of his other title, Gunfighters in Hell. And he structured that book after one of his favorite movies, The Wild Bunch. It's an old western. And very, very good creator. And hopefully he'll be with us for a long time. But I mean, both Joe and Tim are both up in age, and all I can say is get with these guys and collect whatever you can from them while you can. I mean, I hate to see them go, and then everybody's like, I should have got something from Joe or Tim. I've actually collected a few pieces from Tim, and also did a couple of collaborations with him. Joe, this is my first collaboration with Joe. What's up, Lola? Lola meets. Who does Lola meet? Or is it Lola meets? Right? Bologna, ham, ground chuck. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, but I would definitely suggest, like, maybe, I mean, you guys all seem like you're collectors or connoisseurs of art, and like, I would seriously suggest that you guys check out like some of Tim and Joe's work. Tim did Faust. They actually did a Faust movie a while back, and it was pretty amazing. Like, I thought it was good, but I don't think Tim liked it that much. I don't think it quite captured the brutality of Faust, but it was. I thought it was good. I thought it was a pretty good movie back in the day. Like, the movie's pretty old at this point. What's up, Ed? way down to heavy blacks. Much like the other commission I did for Mr. Martinez here, I plan on coming in here with some acrylics and opening things back up. So it's not just going to be as dark as it is right now. It's going to be pretty serious when this is done. Also, if you would like to get your own commission, now is the perfect time to take advantage of that before Non-Devils closes. Non-Devils will be closing tomorrow, just so that everybody knows. And with that, the commission goes away as well. Yeah, that'd be kind of silly to keep it open, like after the campaign closes. But I don't even think that's possible. But, yeah, so get it while you can. And these are fully painted commissions. Oh, no problem, dude. Yeah, I can't wait to get it to you. But like I said, I have a love-hate relationship with the post office. We love to hate each other. Oh boy. All right. Let's see here. Of course, the dogs are ever present. It's me room, me office. Gotta be careful. I don't want to smear ink all over the place. You guys, keen hearing, can hear these dogs pitching. Oh, thanks, dude. It's awesome. Awesome. Doc Salem needs a little bit of work in the editing department, but I am totally aware of that, and it will be fixed next time around. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah. The next, I just did a mail out with Non-Devils. I should be doing another mail out in a few days, so yours will be coming to you as well. As long as you're not out of the country, you should get it pretty quickly. I've had pretty good luck with the post office lately. God, I love Stoner rock so much. I wish I wasn't allergic to pot. I would so be high all the time just listening to this shit. Yeah, I'm gearing up for that. Um, it's that's why I've been doing all this practice, all this paint work, so like streamline my style and get it to the point to where I can effortlessly knock out a few pages of non-devils. Um, so, and it's looking good. Like it looks like it's definitely going to work the way I want it to. So I'm not really worried about that. Honestly, I'm not really worried about any of it. I think it's all going to just work out. But I have to say, like I'm seriously thinking about doing it'll be a live campaign, which means like I'll be creating non-devils while you guys are backing and supporting it, but I'll be doing all the artwork live, so you'll see everything being created as like when while I'm doing it. So it's not like you're wondering when the book's going to be getting done. Like you'll be able to tune in and watch the pages get created. And that's kind of cool too, because if you see a page you like, you'll be able to like buy it, or reserve it. And when the campaign's over with, you'll have that page to go ahead and put in your collection. Shit. Yeah, I don't like doing mediocre art. I figure if I'm going to spend time doing something, it's got to be good, And I appreciate that too, like really. And that's another thing too. Like I want to make sure you guys are all taken care of, because I notice a lot of people do that. Like once they get any sort of notoriety, they start forgetting about the people that helped them get to that point. And I really don't want to be one of those people. I need to pull up the sketch. This is getting complicated. Let's see here. Shit. There we go. What's up, Buster? Oh, I still got to work on your commission too, Buster. It'll get done though, dude. Don't worry about it. I got you covered. Yeah, actually, tomorrow, Non-Devils closes. Here, it's in the link, the description. The link is in the description. So tomorrow I'm closing the Non-Devils campaign, but you can still get a couple of things. Well, a featured perk. I'll tell you what, let me pull it up real quick. That way I can show you. I can show you, Buster. You bastard. God, it takes so long to get this shit to roll. Hold up. Okay, sweet. Here we go. So, Buster, here's the Non-Devils campaign. Tomorrow, this will be closing. You still have a chance to get a closing commission, which is a painted commission. Let me show you what that looks like. Let's see here. That's what the painted commission looks like. And it's all in acrylics. It's a 9x12 commission on Bristol. And you can still get the Rockabilly Road Trip trade paperback as well as the issue 1. And you can also get the physical copy of Non-Devils with the metal trading card. But tomorrow, this all goes away with a snap of my finger. Well, actually, with a click of a button. I'm not Thanos. But yeah, dude. So get it while you can. The link is in the description of the video, brother. Now, back to Lords of Oblivion. The Lords of Oblivion. I did disappear for a minute. It was I was working. Sometimes I get busy, but I finally got my desk set up to where I can just do everything here, and I don't have to go ahead and stop and do some other shit. So, like, so you guys will watch me like produce this shit, like, as it's being, as I'm doing it. I mean, you're seeing the whole process basically. And it's a great motivator for me because. It keeps me from getting lazy. Like, I don't feel like doing this today, and shit like that. Thanks, Mr. Martinez. I'm gonna call you Mr. Martinez from here on out. I just love the way that sounds, Mr. Martinez. All right, where are we at? Here we go. This looks messy right now, but there's actually a method to my madness. I'm planning on, like, a lot of this is overpaint, and when I come back and I start blotting in like details and stuff like that, like some of it's gonna cover up what you see here, like the hair is gonna like go into there smoothly, and that's what all this is about, is to make the transition as smooth as possible. I love these characters, dude. They remind me of Misfits, Kiss, and all that kind of stuff. Everything cool. No, I've decided I'm not going to carry books. I mean, you can buy pages at cons and stuff like that, but I honestly don't think it's fair to to a lot of the backers to that back the book to go ahead and have it like appear at shows right now. Um, maybe later in a few, like later on down the road, I'll have books at shows and stuff like that. But right now, I don't think it's a good thing. Like it's not a good look, you know. These guys spend a lot of money, like keeping me working, and I like the fact that they get something exclusive, and it's not something that everybody can get a hold of. You know what I'm saying, Buster? Come on, bro. Huh. Yeah, unfortunately, I never did. I never sketched this long. I probably should have did that. Like that would have been something cool, but I wasn't set up at the time. Let's see. Here's another problem that I run into too is that doing hair before doing detail kind of defeats the purpose because um, the detail is going to come back and cover up the hair. So there's no point in doing that. Let's see. I can do fingers. Fingers are definitely okay to do. No, Buster. I get it, dude. You've helped me a lot too. Like getting commissions and stuff like that. Like you have no idea how much that helped along the way. Like just doing those sketchbook commissions and stuff like that. Like that always helps. Um, I get I think there was one show where the show was looking bleak, dude. I have to be honest. And here comes Buster with his sketchbook. And he's like, "Hey, do this commission for me," and I was like, "Absolutely." And it turned a really bad show into not that bad of a show. So, we are Mr. Jet. We are doing something that I should have finished a long time ago, but I got caught up doing other crap. And this is a cover for a book that I'm supposed to be working on with Mr. Joe Vigil, called Lords of Oblivion, and it's unfortunately I got caught up doing other stuff, and I just never got a chance to completely finish this. Like I did a bunch of sketch work and stuff like that, but I never got a chance to actually get down into it and get the painting part of it done. And right now what I'm doing is just laying in some details and blacks, and then I'm going to come back and throw in some acrylics and wrap this bitch up. Fortunately, I think I went a little too crazy with the watercolor on this paper because it is not being cooperative. It's a little torn up. Now, this might be watercolor paper and not Bristol. That might be the problem. Oh shit, Eddie. I just noticed you had added. Oh, 1 second. Oh no. What's up, Eddie? You bastard.
What's going on? Can you
Uh,
hear me?
Say something?
Can you hear me?
A little bit. It might be me. Hold on.
Hold on. How about now? Is it better?
A little bit better. You coming off your phone or you doing are you
No,
using
I'm
your
on this.
microphone?
I'm on this mic. I don't know. Everything was all right.
Let me turn off the radio. Let me see if that helps.
Oh, maybe.
That might help. Hold
How
on.
about now?
I can hear you. I
No,
can hear you.
I don't know how low it is. What's
There
going
we
on,
go.
man?
Just working on this here commit. Well, it's not a commission. I want to say commission, but it's not. It's
Who are these guys? Like, yeah, they got a Misfits feel. I thought they were part of your.
no. I'm supposed to team up with Joe. I'm saying supposed to because it's been. I was supposed to have this thing done months ago, but it's not exactly paid work. This is a collaboration between me and Joe, and
Joe.
we're going to work on a book called Lords of Oblivion. And Joe already published this. Like he published a version of this like back in the day, right? Like
Joe
way
who?
back in the day.
Joe who? Don't say Joe Mama.
Joe Mama. No, Joe Vigil. Tim Vigil's brother.
Yeah. Okay, I remember you talking about it, and I remember seeing this. I just didn't put two and two together.
Yeah, and I put it off because I had of course you know how that works, dude. When paid work comes in, you have to do that first. You know? And
well, professionals do, yes.
Yeah. But to be quite honest, I probably shouldn't be working on this right now because I have to scan in 6 gun gorilla pages and get those off to the cars. But I think I need just a break tonight from doing everybody else's shit.
Yeah. Hey. Well, when you work as fast as you do, you kind of deserve it, man.
Yeah. I don't know. How'd you like those tattoos? They came out pretty good.
Dude, man, you're killing it.
That was my second and third tattoo.
Yeah, that's what I mean, man. For being so early on in tattooing, that's not bad, dude.
Well, I told those guys, I was like, because they're like, we're going to start you out doing lines. And I was like, lines? I was like, I'm not doing lines. You know? They literally want.
What's lines? Like tribal shit? Or
no, just doing lines. Like just taking your machine and doing lines on a piece of fake skin. And I'm like, I don't think that's going to work. I was like, I know I'm new, you know, and I'm not trying to be insulting. I swear to God, but this is just a machine.
Yeah, it's just a different canvas, really.
Yeah, I was like, this is no different than my paintbrush, you know, except erasing is a little bit harder.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, but I was like, yeah. So I told them, I said, look, and they know I got like a huge art background, right? So I was like, because they actually sought me out. Like I never sought them out, and they were like, if you can do what you do on canvas, we're talking some major cash, like monthly. And I'm like, all right, let's give it a shot. And so they paid for the machine and everything like that. Like all I had to do was basically just show up and get some ink, you know. And but yeah, dude, like it's honestly, I don't want to sound like a prick, like I know everything or anything like that, but it's not that hard, you know. Like,
well, yeah. But I think probably like I'm not an artist, but I could imagine people doing it for the first time get a little nervous because, yeah, like you said, it's a little harder to erase.
Drugs, dude. Drugs make everything not nervous. It makes you not nervous when you do drugs. I mean, take drugs. You know? That's what I heard. Like, I don't know that for a fact.
Well, is it drugs by the tattoo? Drugs by the guy doing the tattoo or drugs by the guy getting the tattoo?
I don't know. Who do you think's going to be more nervous?
It depends on who's giving the tattoo, I guess.
I know, right? Now I practiced on fake skin. Like I did a few pieces of fake skin. I was like,
What
this
is
shit sucks.
what is fake skin? Like you
It's-
said that. I was like, what is this?
It's just all it is sheets of
Like
silicone.
leather or something? Oh,
Silicone. Yeah. And it's the worst thing because it doesn't hold the ink. Like as soon as the needle goes in, it pulls the ink right back out, right?
Mm.
So I'm like, I'm not learning dick from this, dude. Like this is garbage, you know? And so I told him, I said, I want to practice on real people. And he said, well, if you could find some real people to practice on. I was like, all right, let me see what I could do.
So are those your guys that you brought in and did the tattoos on? That they
Yeah, well, I just did a general message. You know, I just put it out there. I was like, I need people to practice on. And like you wouldn't believe how many people just said, okay. Yeah, the first guy that came through, he was like, I just want this like snake eating its tail design. And I was like,
that was the
all right.
Ouroboros? Yeah,
so I did it. And I was like, I didn't learn a thing, you know? And it was just like, I was like, I'm not doing this again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, because anybody can do this. I don't want to do something that anybody can do, you know? I want to do something unique. Like, because there's two other artists that are at this tattoo shop that can do that, and they do it way better than I can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, pull lines like that. And I was like, you fucking sought me out because you want me to do like detailed, like painted work, you know? And me doing like line art like this just it's not doing it. So I told anybody that was coming in that wanted to get a tattoo, I was like, if you come in and you want me to do a tattoo on you, I was like, it's got to be something intricate and complicated, you know, like almost realistic, you know, and they were cool with it, you know, like they were like, okay.
Yeah, cool, man. Fuck.
But I'm not charging them either. That's another thing. Like, it's not exactly free, but it's not like they're getting charged the full price for the tattoo. Like it's I'm only charging them for the materials. So it's like $75, $50 depending on what I'm doing, you know?
Yeah, that's everybody's a winner, I guess.
Yeah, dude. Like, I mean, because I'm having tattoos, I know the ones I'm putting on them. Like, if they were to go to anybody else and have that put on them, you're looking at fucking like $600 or $700 easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
yeah, I know.
Do you have tattoos, Eddie?
I have no tattoos, but my dad was heavy
beautiful.
into tattoos.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's beautiful. No,
I can't wait to. I can't wait for us to meet.
Your chloroform rag.
I can so totally. I so totally want to see your skin, Eddie. I do. I want to see it. I want to put lotion on the skin, and
it's the hose again. So how many commissions do you got left, like for Nine Devils and for whatever?
Honestly, I thought more people would have taken advantage of that commission, you know, tier, but I don't think anybody's taking advantage of it. Let me check real quick. I don't think anybody's taking advantage of it except for Mr. Gomez. He was the only one.
Dude, that thing came out sweet, man.
It did, dude. I told everybody, I was like, look, I'm not doing color pencils because, you know, that's the whole reason why I didn't want to do I didn't want to do any more sketch covers because I was like, the sketch covers were, you know, I mean, they were good. I enjoyed doing them, but it was color pencils, and color pencils okay, but that's a thing that I use when I have no other choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the paper is so bad that it won't let me do anything else but that on it. And that's every sketch cover I've ever done was like that. Like, it doesn't matter what you try to use on it. It never comes out the way you want it to.
Have you ever tried those watercolor pencils?
A
They're
long
like,
time ago, like way long ago. But the problem with sketch covers, and I ran into this with Marvel sketch covers, is that they warp so badly, dude.
oh,
Like
that paper's terrible.
it is, dude. Like I did a I used like I mean I never just started doing color pencils. Like I used on Blake's Evil Ernie sketch cover. I went ahead his non-devil sketch cover, but he wanted Evil Ernie on it. I used acrylics, and even using acrylics, dude, that shit was started to warp, and I was like, "This is bullshit," you know. And like the papers is really bad, dude. Like I don't know what they use at the printers, but it seems like every printer uses the same goddamn paper for sketch covers. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know how you guys do it, man. Like, I watched you do that last one, and
And it
like
was
it's the same thing.
amazing.
It's kind of the same, yeah. But it's kind of the same thing. Like when I watch people paint miniatures, when I'm trying to get better at that,
Yeah.
it's like you guys have like a finished piece, like when you did all that ink work, right? You did all the line work, and then you just completely covered it up, and I was like,
Oh, you talking about the one that I did for
yeah, the last
newest
commission that you did.
Yeah.
So then, because it's the same thing, like I said, it's similar to the miniatures, because they'll put all these layers of paint on. Like these are like the best painters, that are out there. They'll put all these layers of paint on, and they'll say, "All right, now I'm going to put a coat of a purple over all this," and then it just looks purple, and you're like,
it does, but you don't
understand.
It's
right, but then it's just adding all this value to the like it. I get it now. You know
That's
what I mean?
It is.
Like,
It's
but like you gotta have the knowledge and the eye for that shit, because I don't
Can I be
see it
straight
until
with you
the
though?
end.
Like it has really nothing to do with it. I mean, you got to have some knowledge and some a working concept of color theory and stuff like that to be able to do it. But most of all, and I'm being dead serious when I tell you this, you got to have the balls to throw that shit down.
But I mean, like it's just something in you, like you have to have it in you already. Like anybody can learn how to draw, but not everybody can learn how to be great at drawing. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
Eddie.
what's
You're
up?
a gorgeous, blank-skinned person.
Well, I got too much hair, so it's not good.
They make razors for that.
Yeah.
You're
They make razors for trying to cut the guy to put a tattoo on.
It's true.
Nah.
No, they you're right, but what I'm saying is like because a lot of guys once they'll never do that because they can't get past that it looks that good in ink. You see what I'm saying? Like they're too scared to go ahead and ruin the inks, to take a chance on throwing purples in there or washing it down with watercolors and shit like that, Like they're too close to the piece and they don't want to ruin it. Whereas I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Because I know if it does come up a little fucked up, I know I can fix it. You see what I'm saying? Like,
well, that's the thing. You can fix it. Like this guy.
But anybody could do that. It's just that you have to get past that point where you cherish the product in that form. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be afraid to fuck it up. And that's the key right there. If you're not afraid to fuck it up, what's that old saying? Like if you're not scared of dying, no man can hurt you, or some shit like that. It's
yeah,
and
sure.
it kind of goes with that.
Yeah, fuck. Man.
Like if you're not scared to put out a wolf book, no man can hurt you. That's
right. Speaking of that, I just got page 24, 25 double page spread. I just got that back today.
The book's not finished? I thought it was finished.
No, the second one?
Oh, the second one. You're on the second one?
We're like with pinups and with like an epilogue. We're like close to, I think we got 43 pages.
God damn, dude. That's pretty
So
badass. Like you're on your way.
yeah, my colorist just started. He just sent the first 5 pages to the flatter.
Nice.
So we're
You
gonna
gonna need
get
an
that.
alternate cover for that one, Eddie?
What's up? I'm gonna need more than that. I'm
Oh, that's right. I got to do a short story in that one. Okay.
It's probably gonna be something on the side, like a little ash can or something that I'm
Like
gonna
a supplemental?
put. Mm-hmm.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm
I
down
got,
for it. Let's do it.
but yeah, I'll see how it goes for this, but definitely got more work for you.
Nice.
I just got to get all these books out. Tomorrow I'm going to Peoria, Illinois for this small convention. Well, I don't know how small it is. It was a convention. Matt Fowler and Phil and his brother Phil Diaz.
Who's Matt Fowler again? That's
I think he did Psycho 66.
Oh, okay. He does that for Alterna.
I don't know if Psycho 66 was an Alterna book. I think it was a crowdfunded book.
Oh, okay.
He's like Retro Graphics, I think is his Twitter.
I need to check that out. I need
but yeah, they invited me, and I'm gonna me and my wife are gonna leave in the morning and go hang out with them. It's like 2.5 hours away from my house. Just gonna go chill.
And thanks, Jeff. Thank you for that encouragement. If only I can make Eddie. Maybe I can talk Matt Fowler and them into holding you down and not come over
there. Good luck.
We roofie Eddie just to go ahead and have his so I can tattoo him.
How's
wolf head get on my stomach?
As long as you don't put the mouth on the belly button, that kind of looks weird.
Who put this Pinocchio around my penis?
Oh my God, that's fucked up.
You never seen that, Eddie? Like guys getting Pinocchio around their penis and the nose is their penis?
I don't watch gay porn.
I'm sending you a picture right now.
Yeah. No, hey, I was gonna ask how's Six Gun coming? How's it coming along?
I've finished up another page, but I gotta get what I got here over to
you said the colors, right?
Yeah, the colors, Oliver, and so that he can get his part started. And to be honest, Six Gun's about halfway finished at the moment, which isn't bad. I mean, it's not gonna take me that long to knock this out, and I'll just have to dedicate. I can get a page done of Six Gun like in a day. I've been doing a page and a half. I mean, a half a page the last couple of days. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But once I get started on it, I'm pretty quick. Like honestly, if I can dedicate a day to it, just Six Gun, I can knock out a page or two, in a day. But at the moment, I got one more thing I got to do to help fulfillment for 3 nights, 4 days, which is I got to do a sketch in each one of the yard books. And,
okay.
I'm going to do a show where I'm just doing that. I have to do a pinup for Russ Leach and for his next Only Death Can Save Us. Honestly, after your book, I'm probably not going to be taking on any more sequential art books for a little while.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what do you jump right after Six Gun? You jump into Nine Devils, or are you gonna do the next Doc Salem?
No, after Six Gun, I'm going to start on Doc Salem while still working on like other people's shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I gotta start cutting my workload down as far as the amount of work that I'm taking in. So, I mean, honestly, pinups and shit like that, you've seen me do like that.
Yeah. You knock that shit out quick.
Yeah, like that shit's easy, dude. Like I have honestly, the pages aren't that hard either. I think people are just pussies when they're over there bitching about how they have to do sequential art. It's it's really not that hard. Like you just have to once you get your book down, like your Bible down, it's like it's the easiest thing in the world to just roll through it. But my problem is that I tend to take on way too many jobs.
Yeah, well, everybody likes money.
Yeah, I know, right? And but I have to get that next Doc Salem done. But I have to write it first, and I'm thinking about like not doing the whole book. I'm just gonna do the main story and farm out like the Duck Salem anthropomorphic story. If I can't find, because I have certain people I want to try to get, and if I can't get them, then I'm just not. I'll do it myself. But and there's just certain stories like I wanted to have a Dark Salem backup story, a Elizabeth backup story, and shit like that, which aren't going to be that many, like 1 or 2 pages. And then Lit Devil, fucking Lit Devil's the fucking man, dude. Like he wrote another 1-pager for the next Doc Salem book, and it's fucking great, dude. Like,
nice.
It's really good. Like his 1-pagers just blow my fucking mind, dude. Because he can write, like, I think that shows true talent, for a writer when they can like blow your mind in 1 page. You know what I'm saying? Like tell a complete story, beginning, middle, and end, and the end blows your mind on 1 page.
Oh wow, man. Yeah.
That's crazy, And but yeah, I got that. And honestly, if I'm being honest, like I like being busy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't like not having work to do.
Well, yeah, idle hands.
Idle hands. Do
What was
drugs.
I say about the about that work that I was talking about? Like, there's no rush on it. Like, if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
But it's right now. It's basically going to be a remake, like a remake of an ash can that a friend and I did. It's already drawn. All you have to do is just like reimagine,
Oh, sweet.
pages. It's
That's
8
easy.
pages,
Yeah.
but we could turn it into 4 pages, because again, it's old and
Is that the one you sent it to me? Like the
No, I never sent you this one.
No, I mean with the book. Like you said you had the first attempt at
Oh no, that's the original Sovereign Wolf that I'm gonna send you.
Oh. Okay, so this isn't that.
No, it's all the same universe. This is just a different character.
Yeah.
But I think it's more right up your alley because it has to do with the devil and
Oh, sweet.
and
Yeah, send it over.
demons and all kinds of shit.
Try to pull off a Kirby in this bitch. just knock out books in a week, son.
Shit. Fuck, if I had half the drawing ability that you guys have. Now I know people that can't draw say this, but I'd be putting out a fucking comic book every week, man. I just like
wish. That shit isn't as easy as you think it is. Man.
No, I know, but I'm like, there's so much shit in my head. I'm like, if I could only.
Dude, you know what? That's the fucked up. Yeah, but you see what you just said? That's the rub. You know what I'm saying? Is that you got all this shit in your head. And like as you get older, you learn that if you don't make time to put it on paper, it's just gonna rot. Like it's just gonna fester, And so that's the whole reason. Like when I put out Doc Salem, then I put out Non-Devils, and then I was like, fuck, you gotta put out Road Trip. It becomes a sickness because you gotta get out of your head, And it's like it's some rough shit, dude. Like that shit'll drive me crazy. At least that's what I've heard, Eddie. Yeah.
I believe it. Yeah, that's why that's why I started trying to get a couple more writers involved, like Von Klaus. He did a 26-page story for me for badass character that we got coming out. So he's gonna be it's gonna be part of the main book for this.
Vaughn's a very good choice, dude. Like that dude. You got his book though, right? Like the
Yeah, oh yeah.
what'd you
Like,
think of it?
I like it, man. Like that's why it's just it's very cool. And then like that cartoony, like it just fits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of people were like, it does. It's just, but I couldn't see that book. Like let's say you took a more like Jim Lee approach or something like that to that
It
book.
wouldn't
I
have
don't
worked.
think. Nah, it wouldn't work at all.
Uh-uh.
Like but like the art that he has for that, or like like Jose Garcia, like if you've seen someone like that guy or whatever do something like that, or even yourself, like like you can you
Oh,
guys
it
can
wouldn't have
make
worked.
that.
Nah, my style wouldn't have worked.
Nah,
It would have
you
been
could
too
have made it work.
serious.
Nah,
You think?
yeah, like I said, man, like because but I think like I don't know, like I said, like a Silvestri or a you know like a Shelby Robertson or whatever. I think that it just wouldn't fit with the type of feel that
Yeah.
story
I
has.
liked it. I thought it was cool. You
Oh,
know,
it's
I was like,
awesome!
I
Great idea,
honestly, and I've said
great
this.
character design.
Yeah, I said this before though. Like, the story kind of started off a little slow for me, you know. But once it got warmed up, dude,
Well,
it was over with. I was hooked, you know.
well, you're not gonna like Sovereign Wolf then.
Well,
No,
no, I did. I liked it. I thought it was badass. I just like I said, it's the story. Like Von's story started off a little bit slow, but once it started rolling, dude, I was completely hooked. I was like, this is fucking amazing, dude. This is great.
yeah,
And
like that's good world building. I think
yeah,
Again,
yeah.
I'm not the writer extraordinaire, but
Well,
like
you
I
notice because of Sovereign Wolf, like that's the hardest part of doing a comic is that first issue because you have to. There's so many things that you have to do. You know.
right, and then I'm not making excuses for my writing, but what I wanted to do with at least the first two books,
Hmm.
like there's a lot of stories that are told like with that inner monologue, you know what I mean? Like where
Yeah,
the character is talking, he's doing like the narration.
yeah. Those
And
guys suck.
well, I mean, you're able to tell a lot. Like you're able to tell a cohesive story by
Yeah.
doing that. It gives you a lot of information. But I
Well,
try like
I'll
there's a
be
lot of
honest.
that.
The reason why I did it was because I didn't. I wanted. I didn't want it. I didn't want people to sit back and have to wait for anything to happen. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
That's what I mean. You're able to tell a lot in a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And I tried not to do that. Maybe I shouldn't have, but I tried not to do it because there
Why?
are I don't know, because there's a lot of that out there, and I just tried to like because I had the script, I had the script written, but
Huh?
again, it's an old script, and when I hooked up with my artist, when he was turning in pages, a couple things changed here and there, so you got to kind of rework the script once it's all done, and I was like, man, it just wouldn't work, so I tried to do the best, like almost like you're seeing what's happening as it's happening. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? There's no time for him to narrate it because he's seeing it. My hero's seeing everything himself as you're seeing it. So yeah,
I,
like I said, I'm just there'll be
Mike
stories where I do
Mike
that.
has he's anybody in CG that puts out like good material. Like Mike's in the chat. Murphy. And
Hmm.
Mike's done a ton of shit, dude. In fact, he's got that new one out, Key or something like that. I don't know the name of it, but like he did that Western book. He did fucking Samurais versus Dinosaurs, and he knows that first issue, dude. That is a tricky motherfucker. That is,
Yeah, because like at the end of my book, like if people get it, they'll notice like there's like 3 pages, and it's exposition. Like it's really like, because you're like, what's going on, and then like it's 2 pages. Like, oh, okay, I get it now. It's like,
Yeah.
what the-
Yeah, but
But,
that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta watch that though, because here's the deal. Like if you sit there and you explain it to the audience, you come off as talking down to them. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to do that. Like that's the worst thing you can possibly do. And if you, it's weird. It's like the trickiest thing because you got to watch that you don't talk down to the audience while you're explaining the world, and then you don't want to just outright explain the world. You want to do it kind of in a subtle manner to where they kind of get the gist of how things are in this world while still being entertained, you know, and without having to think about it too hard, you know, think about it too much, because then it kind of kills the what is it, the escapism of the
Right.
story, you know. And that was the hardest part for me, was like trying to figure that out, like how to do this in a way that's gonna both get the story across and not lose the audience in the process. You know?
I think that's where all the supplemental material comes in handy also, because like in my book I threw in like the remake of issue 0, which kind of gives you a little more background on the world. Then there's like a side story that gives you some background on one of the characters, but then there's also like a 8-page character dossier which gives you background on those characters and part of their clans that they're in. So
Yeah.
like if you read the story and you're like, quite don't get it, but then you read those profiles, you're like, oh, okay, I could see, you know, like it just a little more information. So
Now, like I like that, but the only way that works is if the story is captivating enough to make them want to know more about the world that you're trying to build, you know. And I haven't read your book.
no, that's fine. Well, I haven't sent you the book.
But everything I've seen of it, like your presentation of the book and everything like that, I can't see somebody not wanting to know more about that, about the world that you're trying to show them, you know, because the visuals are so compelling and the character designs are super compelling too. Like, you know, and plus you hired top talent. You had Kanan White, you know, Rob Willis, all those guys come in to help out. I don't know who designed your characters. Was that all you, or did
originally it was myself and my cousin, but then we have this. I hired this artist named Martin Cacalo, and he does a lot of like the Zenoscope like female covers.
Yeah.
Like he does it for like the Robin Hood character, the Van Helsing character. And he's really good. So I asked him if he wanted to help me do character design. I'm actually going to reach out to him to try to wrap up some of the characters for book 3, and you know, and then that'll be it. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Are you only doing 3 books of
No, but once book 3 comes out, all the main characters will already be established.
Yeah.
You know, because there's like 2 more main character designs that I need to get out there that haven't been seen in book 1 or book 2, but they're mentioned, you know. But yeah, no, I got this book plotted out probably for about 10 to 12 issues. Like I could make it in 10 or I can make it in 12. After the second book, they're all going to be like self-contained stories. This is the only one that's like a 2-parter.
Yeah.
So
okay, well, that's not bad.
But yeah, we're gonna start branching out into other titles. Like the story that Von Klaus is doing is for this crazy character. I'll tell you off screen or whatever one day. But that's gonna be bad. Like I think that guy's gonna like with Vaughn's writing, because like I said, I've read the script, so I kind of gave him direction where I want to go, and like I gave him like checkpoints, and he fucking hit them all.
Yeah, Vaughn's super talented as far as a writer, and that was I never like I didn't think Vaughn was, and I like I made some serious assumptions, for a lot of CG creators that I probably shouldn't have because I was wrong every time. You know what I'm saying? Well, almost every time. Like with I keep bringing up 656 because I really feel bad about that because actually I didn't think Undead Borders was going to be that great, And when I got the book, I got the book as a because I did a cover for him and I read it and I was like, this is fucking good, dude. Like I wish I would have promoted it more when the campaign was open. But yeah, those guys, like the writer who wrote that, I don't know his name, but he did a phenomenal job. The artist did a fantastic job. And that's something for me to say because like it's an anime type of style. You know what I'm saying? And I usually don't find a lot of use for anime, manga type of style. I don't have a lot of use for it because I mean, it's okay, but there's very few that I've seen that were good past the production point, because that's what that style was designed for, was just production. And yeah, that was good. And also Vaughn's book was good. And I never thought Vaughn was, because Vaughn doesn't really come off as a writer. At least a good writer. Like I didn't know Vaughn was one of those guys who just jumped on the indie comics bandwagon because it was right time, right place, and he seen the chance to make $100,000.
Well, yeah, like that. You would think that, like, let's say a year ago, you kind of don't know a lot of people, and you don't know if the hype is real or whatever. Well,
Exactly.
Let me tell you, like I said, like fucking the hype for Vaughn is real, man. Like,
it is absolutely, it is. Yeah, I'm not denying it. I'm being honest. Like whatever I was thinking at the time, it's that book absolutely shattered like my whatever feelings I had towards Vaughn as far as him not being a good writer, because he is. And another one, like, yeah, I just don't know what else to say. I mean, Vaughn's good. There was a few guys that I got their books and I was like, why did I waste my money? Can I get a refund? But I'm not going to mention their names, but yeah, and also like Russ Leach's book was good too, dude. Only Death Can Save Us. Like that book was fucking great. Man,
that's
you're a Kirby fan, right? Like Kirby and Sal Buscema and all those guys.
Oh fuck yeah! Like I'm not like a diehard like know everything like you guys, but like I'm not
there too either. But I mean,
I don't mean like in an arrogant way. I just mean you guys, you Brian, Jay, you guys really know your shit. Like I'm in it, but
I'd love to see your collection. I know you got a good collection.
I don't have like a lot of key stuff. I never really had the money to buy it. Like I remember when I first got in, like I was probably 8 years old, buying comics, and I was like,
dude, that's still
that
good.
Comic is $5. I don't have $5.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I was saving up 75 cents.
What about now? Do you spend a little money on comics now? Like,
see, like even now, like I go, okay, I could get this book for $150, or I could get another page. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
that's actually a good choice if you're going for the new page. Well, Russ's book, I mean, that shit just brought me back, dude. Like, I was like, holy shit, dude. This, like, he has a deep understanding of fucking those comics that came out back then. Like, I was so impressed,
like those type of creators, like just going on a little tangent, like you could tell now, like everybody that's coming out, like everybody here, well, at least here in CG or whatever. But like people doing this now, they really want to do it. It's not really for money. Like
Yeah.
money is great. I'm sure everybody's trying to do
Well,
it as a
here's
living.
the thing. Vaughn delivered. And I
Yeah.
can't say that for a lot of guys that I backed. You know what I'm saying? Especially from that first and second crew of CG creators, you know. And I didn't get a lot of books. I mean, I'm still waiting on books. And what's really fucked up is Warner Creators is still putting out updates, but refuses to put the book out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
I know who you're talking about.
and it's 2 years old, dude. I was like, fucking come on, dude. What are you doing?
I don't know, man. It's just, yeah, fuck. I don't know. I guess putting an update is better than not putting an update.
Well, I'd rather him just put out the book. You know, I mean, I had a bad feeling at the time that he wasn't charging enough for the book. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I had a real bad feeling, but I have to believe because I know how Indiegogo works, and I know like they deposit that money straight into your account. And if you're not careful, you could fuck with your finances to the point to where, you know, especially if you hit over $30,000 or $40,000, that, you know, the tax man comes and he's like, "Where's my money?" And then you have the daily expenses, and then before you know it, you don't have shipping or publishing money or anything like that.
That's another thing that I, you know, like I'm sure like the better businessmen or better, how would you say, better money management people in CG or just indie comics in general can be good with it, but like the longer I think you wait with your campaign, like that money, you know, now you're trying to do other things, and now when it comes time to fund your book or to print it or whatever and pay for shipping, like you said, like that money's gone, you know.
Well, my whole thing is getting to the next book. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need this money so I can put out book 2, or I need this money so that I can do whatever to, you know, do more art. And that's another thing too. Mike Murphy, Deep Well, that's the one he put out, was Deep Well, and that book looked really good. But he's got this. I can't remember. Mike, I'm sorry, I can't remember the name. Put the name of your book in the chat, Mike. The one with the keys. I don't know what it's called, but it looks fucking amazing, dude. That even the villains in that book look fucking crazy good. Like at first I wasn't crazy about the characters like costume because they had keys all over. The red key. Yeah, but like that character's actually growing on me, dude. I'm like, that character's kind of interesting. In fact, Mike, I need to talk to you. If you have any extra copies of Deep Well, I need to get a copy from you. Only with my cover because I need it for my collection. I'll pay you. I'll give you money. I don't give a shit. But yeah, like Mike is another one of those creators that motherfucker delivers every fucking time, dude. he's on his like 4th or 5th campaign, you know, and he fucking delivers every fucking time, you know. And that's
what I'm trying to do. Like I know I've been on a few, you know, I've been on more and more streams as of late, but like I'm just trying to stay quiet, stay under the radar, and just like put shit out. You know what I mean? Like if I could do that,
I totally get that. I want to do the same thing. Like I just want to.
Well, you're doing it, man. You're doing it.
Yeah, but I want to put my shit out too. Ready? I don't want.
Yeah. I understand.
I don't want to just put everybody else's shit.
Well, fuck. Make a date. Say, hey, this is the deadline. This is it. And then just focus on your stuff. No one's gonna hate you for that.
Yeah, that's why I'm closing Devils, and I'm gonna close Doc Salem pretty soon too. I just I want to have the next book written before I close it, and like me and Brian finalized the next, like the Devils revamp. So
I want that. So I want the fucking the the first
Dude, it's
one.
gonna be amazing, dude. That fucking thing's gonna be crazy. Like the
Well,
way
when you
Brian wrote it, the bikes I designed for it, like everything's just gonna be nuts, you know.
well
And
when you first put that Nine Devil, the original one, out, when I backed that, like I didn't really look over it as carefully as I should. And then like you and Brian were on that stream probably I don't know, a week ago or something. You started showing shit off for it, and I was like,
Mhm.
"What is this from?" And you're like, "Yeah, this is Nine Devils." I was like,
So you backed the book and you never looked at it?
"No, no." I I looked over the campaign and I saw some of the art, but I didn't like, I didn't spend like an hour going over it and looking at all the art. And
Oh, okay. All right. I
and
was
then
wondering. I was like, what?
"What is this from?" And I was like, "Holy shit!" Then I went back to the page, started looking at it.
I'm still
Oh my
proud of
god!
that book. Like I know I fucked up, you know, a lot with the art and shit like that. But I'm still, and I know it was all digital too. Like that was when I was doing digital work. So
Really?
yeah, the only thing that really exists as far as pages from that is the concept art cover. And the
Mm.
cover got mailed off, I think 2 days ago to a comic shop owner. Yeah. And he backed it from the campaign. So, but I I'm glad I don't do digital anymore because when I look at that and I see it, like it just like I feel like the art I was putting into that, it's almost like it was stuck in a box. You know what I'm saying? Like I was so limited to what I could do with it. And now that I do everything traditional, I have more freedom as far as creating, you know, and putting whatever I want into the work. You know, that sounds weird. I know it sounds weird because digital is supposed to be much more freeing than, you know, traditional art, but I don't see it that way. I see it the opposite because to me, it seems that when you're doing digital art, you're using the exact same tools that every other digital artist out there is using, you know, and when you're doing traditional, the only limit to your toolbox is, you know, is your imagination. So it's like anything could be a tool to go ahead and get the work done. Like you could use, like I use sponges, and then when I don't have, and then I started using my wife's sponges, like and cutting them up.
The makeup ones,
Huh?
the little makeup ones.
No, like dish sponges. You know, I mean
Oh,
they're brand new. They were
gotcha.
brand new until I started dipping them in ink and
Yeah,
doing that.
I use them. I use them for miniature painting also.
You do, yeah, because you get good textures. You know what I'm saying? Like I never knew you could use that for miniature painting. But
Well,
that's crazy
for like
good,
bigger
dude.
stuff, for like the tanks and shit. Like put,
Uh-huh.
yeah, you put like weathered mud up around the tracks and shit with it.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. Like, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, there's shit that you can do on those miniatures that you can't pull off on a computer. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
and like I actually thought a few times about getting another Cintiq, and I was like, nah, I don't want to do it. Nah, fuck all that shit. Why? So I can be slow again, but I'll be just like everybody else. I was like, nah, fuck all that bullshit, dude.
Well, going here, I forgot what I was gonna say before. Going back to the. I think we're talking about the same person, but I don't want to say fucking. But if this update, like you said, you've been waiting on this book for so long,
I
and
don't,
like
dude. I was so.
everybody, but
Go
like
ahead.
everybody expects it to be good, right? Like who the creators are.
Oh, that motherfucker better be good.
But this is what I'm saying. Like there's a lot of pressure on like to deliver now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like now it's late, and everybody's like, all right, it's late. We could wait because we know the quality of the book that we're getting.
I'm not
So,
talking about the one that you
uh,
might think I'm talking about. Like, I'm not talking about the Sasquatch book.
no, I'm not talking about that one either.
Okay, then we are on the same page.
No. But I'm like, maybe, you know, I'm like, I don't know.
I
And
was
then,
so looking forward to that book, dude. I was like, because I really want to believe that, you know, he was And I still do. I don't, he's a young guy, and I know he got himself in. He's over his head at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, like he still does art. If we're talking about the same guy, I know we're being super vague. The chat's probably like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about?" But
This is
like,
driving up ratings right now. We're
if
doing
it's the
this.
same guy we're talking about, he still does a lot of work. Like,
Yeah, but I haven't
I
heard
see his
from him.
work out there. What's up?
I haven't heard from him at all for in a while. Have you? Like,
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to say what I see him doing because
I'm gonna put
then
it in
they'll
the
know
private
exactly
chat.
who I'm
And
talking about. Oh, I'll
we'll-
do it in the private chat. If we're
yeah,
talking,
hold
that's
on.
right. I forgot about that. Hold on. Let me see if we're talking about the same person.
Let's see here.
Is it that guy?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, like, okay. Well, let's talk about my guy first. Like, this guy just disappeared, right?
Yeah.
But I see his stuff all over this this one particular thing that he does a lot of work for,
Yeah.
right? But the guy you're talking about is not like the guy I'm talking about.
What?
He's actually working. He's putting it. He's like, I don't know what the other guy's doing, but your guy that you put in
Yeah.
the private chat, that guy, I can't see that being bad in any way possible. Like that was. I know we've been waiting a long time, but I know that one's going to deliver.
Yeah, but I just like they're saying that he's recoloring the whole book. I was like, why? I'm saying, I'm like,
Yeah, I don't
why?
know.
Why would
Like,
you do that? It was perfect the way it was, dude. You fucking stupid. Like at this point, you know what I'm saying? Like you're just blowing away Tom. Like I don't even know what you're doing because
Put it,
this isn't how you create comics.
put it this way though, if that first one, if we waited this long and it comes out good, and then he learned from those mistakes, right?
Yeah.
And now he's able to put stuff out fast for the second one, I'm totally down. You know,
You think he's going to put out stuff fast for the second one now? Or you think
I
it's
won't
going to be
say
another?
fast, but faster than the first time because he probably, you guys learn quick. You guys,
Well, here's the thing like Road Trip, I seriously considered not putting in all like that first issue because that first issue was really bad, you know, in the graphic novel slash trade paperback. Um, it's a slash because that last issue in the graphic novel you can I mean in a trade you can only get in a trade, you know. So but anyway, I left it in there because that showed growth. You know what I'm saying? And people want to see that. Like they want to see that you never came out of the egg like fully formed. You know?
yeah. Well, that's
And
why. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
no. I'm just saying like that's I think right now if you let me put it this way, if you spent um all like if you decide not to release Sovereign Wolf because you knew you can make it better if you just recolored the whole thing or just rewrote the first half, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
When will you put it out?
Yeah, right. It's never going to be perfect. You just keep
Exactly.
reworking
You
and reworking.
that's what I'm saying. Like it's you learn from your mistakes, but you also have to be professional enough to actually put out the work. You know what I'm saying? And say, okay, I know
Mhm.
it's not perfect, but it's good. You know?
Yeah, I'll get better with the next one.
Exactly. And that's what we're seeing here is the opposite. You know, we're seeing somebody who's fallen into the trap of you know, I gotta make this great. It's gotta be great. It's my first book. It's gotta be great. And then you never get that first book out. You know.
Hmm.
And
Yeah, I totally get it.
I think you told him like to not put that book out too. I think you said like don't do that because they're all gonna laugh at you. That's what you said.
Well, that first book I did in 2006 with my cousin, like, like if we were to like seriously promote it, like as a writer and artist, us both, like we'd get laughed at out of the fucking out of
Whatever,
the
dude. That book.
no. But
I
what I mean is
I
like
haven't
that's
seen the book yet, but I can guarantee that it's worth. Like you guys are proud as fuck of that book, dude.
oh
You know what
yeah,
I'm
and that's
saying?
why
Like,
that's why I threw it in with the anybody that backed the campaign, they're getting a copy of that.
yeah.
One, because I have so many of them, I just want to get rid of them. Two, that way you can see how far we've come.
I think. What'd you say? You accidentally printed 20,000 issues.
No, no, no. So check it out. When we did the book, like it's funny because we actually sold 800 books. We sold
That's fucking
800,
amazing.
and yeah, so it was crazy. They weren't all full price that we sold them, but we sold 800 copies, so that was good. But I printed 4,000 copies,
Yeah.
which is, even by today's standards, for anything we're doing now, is like 4,000 copies.
Yeah, that's
But
a crazy person.
well, here's the thing, like, but this is how they get you, because I was like, yeah, let's do this, and so I talked to the printer, and like for 1,000 copies, it was gonna be like 1,100.
That printer seeing you coming.
But hold on, so for 2,000 copies, it's gonna be 1,200, right? So I'm gonna get 1,000 copies more for another $100, right?
Yeah.
But then they go, but we'll give you 4,000 copies for $1,800, right? And I was like, yeah, we're gonna sell all these things over the next 2 years. We'll have freebies, whatever. So I was like, yeah, let's go for
God damn, 4,000 copies for $1,800.
Yeah, well, it's only a 24-page floppy.
Wait, was it black and white?
Black and white, yeah.
Oh shit, yeah, you got that a little bit, just a little bit. Not...
Yeah, so
that was back in the day. That was offset, so you never really got
that was
hard.
Brenner.
Yeah.
It was Brenner Printing in San Antonio, I believe.
Didn't you say that was in the 80s?
No, it was 2000. 2005 is when we printed it.
It's still offset. I don't think they were doing digital back then. I think it was still offset.
Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what it was, but I know they helped a lot. Like they put the file together. Like I sent them all my stuff because I had to scan. Dude, I feel so stupid now because I did all this Photoshop work back then. Mm-hmm. I lettered the book. It's not pretty, but I lettered the book. And like now I can't even put together like a simple image in Photoshop.
But that's not being stupid. That's just progress, dude. Fucking Photoshop's come a long way since 2005. Like there used to be something where it was like your computer was obsolete 18 months after you bought it. You know what I'm saying? Like and that's no bullshit. Like that's true. Like it used to be like that. I mean, now with computers the way they are, like you have a little bit more leeway, but it's not much. I mean, computers are fucking, and programs are even worse. Like it was like they were coming out with a new Photoshop like almost every 8 months. You know what I'm saying? On a dot, there was a new Photoshop upgrade or program, or every 6 months it was like that,
Jeez.
And so yeah, I mean, that's not being stupid. It's just that, you look at Photoshop from 2005 to Photoshop now, that's a huge fucking difference, dude. Like huge. That's not even the same program anymore. Yeah.
Yeah. But hey, man, I'm probably
I think I
gonna
did my
duck
job
out.
though. Like you
What's
don't
up?
feel so stupid anymore. So it's...
Oh yeah. Thanks. I could leave this dark room that I'm in now.
I gotta go anyway. It's past 12. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, I gotta leave my house early in the morning. So, but it's been fun. Chat. We'll talk to you, and good luck on all these commissions, man. Shit's turning out really good.
And hopefully one day me and Eddie will tell you who we're talking about, who we're gossiping about on the street.
Well, we're talking about two different people, so
yeah, your guy. I forgot about your guy. Actually, your guy was from the first generation of CGers. Was that right? Or
Yeah, I would say, yeah, very
In his book.
either 1.0 or 1.5 because yeah, I'm waiting for that. I was a
I
backer.
don't, from what I understand though, that book is never going to be produced. I think I'm right about that though. I think like he just
I don't
like
know.
didn't he cross like the $50,000 threshold, and that was
Is that 70 grand?
oh 70. Yeah, because from what I understand, like uh, from what I understand, he took the money and he ran like he never
Nah,
no more updates or anything. Like he just
I don't I don't
you
think
know
that. I think he was getting like a lot of pressure. Like, where's this book? Where's this book? So I
yeah.
think maybe instead of just answering everybody, I think he's just like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it, and when it comes out, it comes out. You know what I mean?
How many pages did he tell people it was going to be, or did he?
I don't know. I have to look at the campaign again, but I know what I was seeing looked fucking bad as hell.
No. His work looks fucking phenomenal. Like he's got that classic anime type of style, from like the '80s or something like that.
Yeah,
Serious, heavy blacks and
it's like
shit
an
like that.
animated Bart Sears.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I just people know.
But
But
no, I didn't like. I remember hearing about that guy, but I didn't. I thought his book was done. I thought it was just like not done, but like he was just not going to do it.
mm,
And like he was waiting for you to. Oh wait. Shit, you're right. He is still producing work.
I think you're thinking of a different guy.
No, because he did a cover for like a, a
Yeah.
well-known.
Yep. Yeah. That one did pretty well.
Dude, it's so hard not to give too many hints away.
I don't know. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we're acting like it's a big conspiracy. Like, it wouldn't really hurt if we said who, but I'd just rather not.
Yeah, start too much shit. I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Plus, I'd just blame it all on you. I'd be like, Eddie said that shit.
Disavow.
I was an
Disavow.
innocent bystander.
He threatened me with tattoos.
Eddie threatened to tattoo me, like me, the artist.
I'll put a smiley face on you.
Put a smiley face on your penis.
And on that note,
We're out of here. You guys take it easy. All
I'll
right, Eddie,
talk to you,
seriously, I
man.
gotta go. You be
I'm
good.
out.